used to wear hair like Europeans, as Lauryn Hill used to say, until I got tired of it. I think it started when I turned 55. I got baptized. That was the beginning of my journey back to me. And so when I started my lock journey, it actually started the unlocking of my life. I had no clue until now, at the age of 62, I look back on my journey and I realize where the power lies. It's in accepting you as God created you. And nobody can put a mark because He knew me from my mother's womb. And He saved me from the sins of birth and life. So when I got baptized at 55, I was searching. I kept searching. I went through different routes. And I had to overcome what people would think. Because my co-workers told me, Hannah, no. You tired of the gray? Dye your hair. Put henna. Trust and believe. I tried it all. But I am so grateful that I am a woman who constantly listens. And I may not get to the answer like right away, but eventually I do. So this is my testimony. I started my lock journey, and when I started it, I had to kind of camouflage it. You know, that ugly period. You know, I wore braids, like silver with black mixed in, and it still looked good. It still looked regal, and it was still acceptable. Oh, you have braids. People did not know that I had locks, starter locks under my braids, and as they grew out and grew out, I only did that for a little while because it became, unnecessary. I then started wearing my natural locks, and I let my hair stay gray. And guess what? Like within time, even my co-workers of different races started allowing their hair to just gray naturally. All it takes is one person to believe in themselves and to be unapologetic, and it gives permission to others. And so I'm just really proud. And today I kind of unraveled my 2-strand twists. I had done the Bantu knots, but look at all this length. When I was perming, straightening, weaving, wearing wigs, my hair never grew past my Kenyan forehead. Like, I never got length beyond here. Now look at this. Ay. So that's my hair journey. And it just, there's so much more I can share about, what I had to overcome. It's mostly comments and people looking at you a certain way. But you know what? I gave people permission to see me the way I saw myself. And therein lies the power. W.B. Du Bois wrote in 1932, I believe, The Theory of Double Consciousness. And there he talked about the theory of how we see ourselves through others. And he was talking about the black experience vis-a-vis the white slave masters. But it's very true today that we have this way of this double consciousness. We see ourselves through the eyes of others. But when you give yourself permission to see yourself the way God created you, not only are you living with peace and joy, but you also allow others to do the same.